Hello, and welcome to League of Legends. I'm Peanut. This is a strange place to be addressing you from the Summoner's Rift. Um, I usually just play League on my free time, and it's not related to, my content creation. But, I had a random stupid idea, and I wanted to see how long it would take for someone to go from being a brand new player to owning every champion. But I am going to cut into post this game, Peanut, to go over what exactly the spreadsheet that I made for this thing is going to be doing. Alright, so this is my spreadsheet, and I wanted to just give a little bit of a rundown of how all this works. This is after I finish the tutorial, and so I also will, during this time, go into my League client and show y'all, like, how many, for these two down here, the starter champions, because there's a set of champions that your account owns from the very beginning. Hello, post-editing Peanut here. I just wanted to cut in and say this information is actually incorrect. There's not a set of champions that your account just gets for free other than the one that you get from completing the tutorial. There's a set of 20 champions that remain, like, stagnant until your account is level 10, and then that's the same, like, crop of champions that gets rotated every patch once your account is past level 10. And then there are the free champions, which these are going to be the champions that it gives you for free up until your account is, I think, level 10. That's like every level up or two, you get to choose between, like, one of three champions. Those are going to go in this free champions box right here. But I have these set up to automatically subtract from this number, as well as these, which are going to be the month totals. So, like, a little tour of the spreadsheet real quick. This is this table here is for, 4 weeks, and so it will be a month total over here. So, these first four first four rows are for games played. Like, on Monday, I play one game, right? Tuesday, I play, what if I get, like, 5 games in on Tuesday, and I have it so that these will automatically update. Anyway, so yeah, I have, and then I have shards obtained on those days, which will total up here, and then champions obtained on those days, which will total up here. And then at the end of the month, I will manually transfer these totals down to this first, column 1. And then these champion column, like, this row in the monthly totals is gonna be what subtracts from the champions remaining. So yeah, this table here is for month totals, a month being a 4-week period, so it's 4 weeks, so every 4 weeks, I will add this to that if that is, like, if that doesn't equate to, like, one full month, for example, like February could screw things up, but I'm hoping that I can get this done by the end of 9 months. But if I don't get it done by the end of 9 months, I can easily move, like, these 3 things over here and then, like, extend this, this table, or I can even just put, like, the 9-month totals here and then, like, add this. There are ways that I can finagle it to make it work. But these things down here, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about, the last thing on this sort of spreadsheet tour. Because they're not really exactly related to the, how long regularly playing League will it take to go from having none of the champions to having all of the champions. Or, like, only having the champions that you start with to having every champion in the game. These are just some extra metrics that I wanted to test during this, so these will all be things that I enter manually, and add up manually myself, or not add up, I have this set up to add up for the weeks and then the months, but I don't have, like, a daily countdown for these things because I didn't think that, like, they're sort of like a secondary thing. It's not as important as, like, the main thing that I'm trying to test here. So real quick before I return to the, last tutorial game that I just finished playing as of currently recording this, we're gonna go into... we'll go into backpack here. I only own Lux. Literally only have Lux right now. This is gonna be my main account until it obtains every champion. Well, starting Monday, that's 2 days from recording this right now. I might put this video out tomorrow, so it will be tomorrow from when this video comes out. And I'll make a little, because it's not going to take me like a full week to get this account to level 10, so I'll probably make a YouTube short just to do the, like, oh, what champions I've gotten getting to level 10. But currently, I only own Lux. That is it for right now. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out. The Battle Pass. It's currently the Anima Squad 2024 one, and it's in 2 weeks. But there's these free currency things. So, like, as you play, you'll progress through the pass, and you get free currency. At the very end of the pass, this loop is not free. I thought it was free. I wanted to check this right now, but this loop is not free. We will not be buying passes to do this. I'm trying, like, my main goal is to figure out how long it takes to get every champion without spending any actual money. Because there is, in the Battle Pass store, there's these, which gives you random champion shards, and you get a random champion shard for champions that are worth 48,000 or 4,800 blue essence or more, which is a good amount of blue essence. So if you're wanting to purchase champions with your blue essence, like the 4,800s are here. Let me sort it by, yeah. So 4,800 here is anyone from Zoe up, which, considering where my scroll wheel is over here, that's about half the roster. And if you're getting a ton of those, like, once you have all of these champions, then you can disenchant the duplicate shards that you get. And you can use those the blue essence from those duplicate shards to upgrade other shards, or to just straight up buy the cheaper champions. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be basically strictly using champion shards to unlock champions. That is my goal. That is how I believe possibly is going to lend itself to being the fastest way of getting every champion. So I'll be using shards to upgrade, and then I'll be disenchanting shards that are duplicates, because there's actually no reason to keep them anymore since they changed the mastery system anyway. But yeah, I wanted to explain that. I'm going to be only using champion shards to obtain champions. It's like, if you're brand new to the game and your main goal is to unlock every champion, and you don't care about, like, buying Cassidon first because you like him a lot. Cassidon's a 3150, so I could buy him right now, but this blue essence right here is enough that regardless of, like, what champion shards I get for what champions, unless it's like Aurora or like one of these ones that came out relatively recently, unless it's one of those, then, like, this blue essence would unlock me, what, like 10 champions from shards. So yeah, I'm going to be using that spreadsheet to track my progress. And I'll be going about it sort of how I would, like, if I was trying to get a brand new person into the game, and they wanted to get every champion as fast as possible, this is sort of what I would recommend that they do. And then taking advantage also of the sort of battle pass system, because you get free battle pass currency without having to actually pay for the battle pass. I'm going to be going through, and probably my first sort of update video about my progress will be after I get this account to level 10, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. But I'm going to be playing relatively regularly. I'm doing this based on being able to play at least one game a day. And so I will be playing, like, basically I'm gonna only be playing on this account, and I'm gonna be playing, like, with the frequency that I normally play on my main account. So anytime that I would play on my main account with my friends, I'll be playing on this account instead, and I'll document how many games I play, how many shards I get, how many champions I'm able to obtain from those shards and stuff as I go along. If there are any other metrics that could go along with this that y'all think would be interesting to find out about, please let me know before I get too far into this series, because I can add them to the spreadsheet, and we can all, you know, do some science together. I also wanted to note that I am, like, aggressively mediocre at this game. I'm playing, this is, like, the third part of the tutorial right now. But I'm aggressively mediocre at this game. I'm, like, last season I peaked at, like, Silver 2, so it's not like I'm super great at this game, so my, like, experience gain for my account level isn't gonna be artificially inflated by me, like, being smurfing from Challenger or something. 'Cause I am not particularly good at this game. But it could also just be artificially, like, my win rate could be artificially inflated by just the fact that I know how to play the game more than, like, your average person that would just be starting. So anyway, I just wanted to sort of explain this little experiment to you all. Hopefully, I mean, this is not, of course, what my channel is all about. I'm not usually a League of Legends creator. I just thought this idea was funny, and I wanted to do, you know, take y'all along for the ride with me. So, you know, regular outro. Have a flip-fantastic day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye!